Hey there, my dudes. I hope you're all doing well today, and welcome to the new year. My goodness, my first video of 2021. Let's go. It's really weird thinking, that just this time last year, I was back in school because, like, my first video of last year was me, like, kind of just complaining about, how. I had been walking home and it was super hot and I was exhausted. And it's so weird because now I'm just like, wow, I actually went outside. Bro, that's crazy, dude. um, but yeah, it's crazy how so many things change in one year. So I'm still very hopeful that things will change for the better, regardless of how rocky we started off. Because just last year, I was outside taking the bus for college. Who knows what could happen? Aliens could invade, and I wouldn't be surprised. But we're not here to talk about all that. We're here to talk about resolutions and how much I think they suck. Now, if you're a person that sets resolutions for yourself, I'm not saying you suck. I'm just saying, like, this mentality around resolutions is pretty hecking toxic. I know that word's tossed around a lot, but personally, that's how I view resolutions because, resolutions, they're notorious for failing, and honestly, I think there's a reason for that. Now, I'm not saying like setting goals is a bad thing because I think setting goals is a pretty healthy thing for people to do, you know? It gives you something to work towards, and people honestly probably need something to work towards in their life. Whether it's something small, like watering flowers in Animal Crossing, or something big, like, I don't know, losing weight, working for a job or something. Goals are just something human. We all like to work towards something, regardless if it's for fun or something that honestly sucks to do. But yeah, it's just like setting goals. That's a-okay, my dude. Another thing about goals that I think are better than resolutions is that resolutions I feel are more like spontaneous or like things that people honestly expect you to do. Like I feel like the more popular ones are like losing weight, more like working out, like just improving yourself overall. But they're like these big goals, like stuff that just seems, um, honestly, it seems overwhelming for people to do because they're like you plan big, and when you plan big and you fail, it just hurts a lot more. And goals, I feel like people that make goals, I know how many times am I gonna say goals in this video? Ugh, I'm so sorry. Um, but they tend to be more planned out, like especially because goals are like a year-round thing. Resolutions are only set in January, and so when you have something that you're working towards year-round, it just makes it a lot easier. It's just like you don't expect results right away because you're working on it constantly. So like someone who's working towards drinking more water is constantly working on that. You're not just expecting results right away. Or like the difference between someone who wants to lose weight like all at once and someone who's just like, maybe I'll lose like 5 pounds in a month. I don't know. Um, it's just like a difference in goals. Like goals are a lot smaller, resolutions a lot bigger, especially because I don't know. I find it crazy that people want to do resolutions at the start of a new year. Like, bro, you're gonna be sticking to that resolution for 12 months. I honestly always forget any resolutions I make past March, you know? Man, even in February, I'm like, huh, I made resolutions? No way, dude. I totally forgot. And that's because, like, doing a resolution and having to work it out for 12 months, whew, that's some superhuman shit, honestly. Um, I have the attention span of a goldfish, so that might just apply to me, but I'm just like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna remind myself, like maybe once every month, to work on it because, I don't know, 12 months is a long time to stick to something. Like, some people will start diet plans in January, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna be sticking to that the entire year? Like, man, at least wait till July. At least you have half the year. Or, man, if you're gonna change, start a diet plan, I recommend December. Oh, wait, actually, that's a bad idea because that's the holiday. I recommend December 27th. That way you can be like, yes, I stuck to the diet plan all year round. But in reality, you stuck to it from the 27th to the 31st. It still counts, I swear. It makes you feel good in your brain because you're like, yes, I stuck to this diet plan this entire year, even though technically it was like a week. Anyways, I'm going off into a tangent. I am so sorry. I am very unfocused. Please do not come here expecting like something written out and planned. I kind of just like to ramble a lot. And as you can see from me just talking and explaining to you, when I'm pretty sure you get the point. Um, so yeah, look at the video. Wow, a drawing. Don't focus on me. But yeah, where was I? I guess like technically all I'm saying can apply for resolutions. Because I know people can do resolutions the right way. People that are just like honestly beasts at like completing the resolutions. But I'd say for the general population, just stick to making your goals. Like write out in a notebook what you want to do, um, stuff like that. Because resolutions, there's a reason why they overwhelm people. Like you see people that make goals, they usually end up accomplishing them. But people that make resolutions, they end up failing. I mean, that thing with the gyms, it's just like people will pack the gyms in January. Back when I used to go to gyms, when I was like hardcore losing weight, they'd be packed in January. And I remember I was so confused. I was just like, Mom, why are there so many people in this gym? And she was just like, dude. And well, she doesn't say dude. And she was just like, bro. I'm just imagining my mom just saying dude and bro. But she just told me, like, she explained that people tend to go to the gyms mostly in January because, resolutions. People are working towards it. Uh, and I think this was like 3 years ago. And I remember I was going to the gym constantly with my mom. Well, maybe like 3 times a week or so. Just, I know it was constantly enough that over time I noticed less and less people going to the gyms. So like January, super full. February, kind of full. March, it was the same as, the rest of the year. Because I went to the Planet Fitness, and let me tell you, Planet Fitness, at least where I used to live, actually no, I'm getting confused. Okay, Planet Fitness in general, not a lot of people go there. Yeah, at least where I live, it's kind of just pretty empty. I haven't seen it recently because obviously COVID, and also my mom canceled the gym membership, so we haven't gone in a long time. Um, but I'm pretty sure it's just as empty, especially because now. But yeah, January was always the fullest month, and that's why I'm just like, resolutions are god awful because I'm pretty sure a lot of those people just felt bad. It's just like, oh man, I was working towards something, I didn't make this change, I'm awful, I'm canceled. Uh, and that's because resolutions, people like make these resolutions, making it so that, new year, new me. And that's the mentality that I think kills people when it comes to resolutions. You set these resolutions wanting a new change, when honestly, change just comes over time. I'm pretty sure if you look back to your past self, you'll notice a lot of changes, and that's because change comes naturally. You can work towards change, but I say like big changes, like they just don't happen like that for like, normal people. Uh Maybe you're just like a beast in the gym and diet, but honestly, I feel like the best changes are the ones that come slowly, naturally. Um and that's why I feel like resolutions will always just fail because it's just mostly the big ones. Because like if you set the standard like way too high, it's just like you're setting yourself up for failure, dude. But good on you if you can do it. I believe in you, bro. You got this. But yeah, that whole New Year, New Me thing, nah. I throw that in the garbage. I'm the same old me, and if I do change, well, I just don't care because it's just I, I don't know. It's the new year, but like time is meaningless, I guess. Like you can give meaning to it if you want, but it's not going to kill you if you don't change in the new year. Or like the whole mentality, oh, it's the New Year's, I have to have the New Year's kiss. It's the New Year's, I have to change everything because it's a new year. I don't know. I never understood that. Oh, I used to participate in resolutions a lot when I was younger because my family was a lot about that, but not anymore. And honestly, I can see why. Resolutions just suck. And yeah, it's just what was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's just way too many expectations for resolutions. Personally, how my family used to celebrate the New Year's is just like, you go around, what are your resolutions? And then you're just like sitting there like, oh my god, I'm in a room with my family members and I have to think of something that I want to change. It's just like, let's just do the good old weight loss. Heck yeah, that's a resolution, even though I don't honestly really care. But yeah, I'm gonna tell that to my family. And that's why I feel like for some people, there's just way too many expectations when it comes to resolutions. Like, I feel like goals are just more private. It's just like you write them down in your little notebook, you work towards it little by little, it's Gucci. But resolutions, it's just like, it's something that people know, it's just like, and expect you to complete. So I'm just like, nope. For the new year, I'm going to be a snail. That's it. Just me. Or a jellyfish. Just brainless, bro. And yeah, I don't really have much to say on this topic. Just take care of yourself, especially this year. Like, I mean, we've already gone through some hardcore shit, dude. This is basically your excuse to be like, I don't want to change. Like, last year was absolute garbage. Like, how are you gonna expect me to do these big ass goals when everything went down the gutter? It's just like this is kind of the year where if you're gonna do a resolution, make it a fun resolution. I don't know. My personal fun resolution is to watch more anime. It's just like, which I know makes me sound like a weeb, but hear me out. If I achieve it, it makes my monkey brain feel good. It's just like, yes, we watched more anime, we found more waifus, let's go, bro. And if I fail it, well, I can be like, well, it's not that healthy to watch a lot of anime anyway. So either way, it's a win-win for me. If I fail, I'm good. If I win, I'm good. Well, maybe if I watch more anime, I might have more back issues, but whatever. Which my hand has, my arm has been hurting a lot, and I think it's because I've been drawing too much. Like I swear, it's like drawing is like my main hobby. Like, I'll even push reading aside. I'll push every other hobby aside because every time I do any other hobby, all I'm thinking about is like I could be drawing right now. Like, I just kind of want to pull out my sketchbook and draw. Like, I'll be watching a movie, and all of a sudden, my brain's just like, let's draw, dude. Like, I want to draw some anime girls. um, but yeah, it's just have fun. Just relax, enjoy the year as much as you can. Because with the way things have been going on, it's just made me realize that, life can really just change in an instant. As corny as that sounds, um, in January last year, I had no idea shit was gonna get this bad. Like, I remember, I used to really follow the news. I still really follow the news. It doesn't really depress me or anything. It just makes me have existential crises, which I guess that's even worse, but whatever. And I remember seeing how the virus, where it started in like every article, was talking about the virus just popping up in other places. Like, oh, it's popping up here. Oh, it's popping up there. Oh, our first case in America. Oh, and every single time it was just getting closer and closer to home. It was like Jaws. You know how the shark movie did it, did it, did it. Yeah, that's basically how I felt every time I opened up Twitter and saw a new headline. It's just like, oh Jesus Christ, it's getting closer. Why is things going so bad? But yeah, last year I was kind of just like, oh, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's so far away. Maybe I'm being a drama queen, but I should have listened to my intuition. I should have known it was gonna get closer. But whatever. We're here, uh, and we're still alive. And we just gotta go through with it. And personally, I'm just gonna keep drawing, just do what I do, and hope things don't get worse. I mean, you know what? I'm not even gonna jinx it. I'm not even gonna say it. Just think it. That's what I was gonna say, and I'm just gonna close my mouth now. Um, and yeah, sorry if this video was really rambly. That's the one thing that didn't change from last year. My first video of last year was definitely just as rambly as this one, even though I privated it because all my speed paints kind of just really sucked ass in quality. So most of my speed paints are private now because I just can't bear to look at them. Like, oh my god, how could you guys look at them if you did? Like, those were like 360 pixels, bro. But yeah, let me know how your new year is going. Personally, my new year has felt like no difference. It's just like no magical rays of sunshine have basked upon me and said, yes, this is 2021. Because, like, every time I write down dates, I still write down 2020. And I'm just like, oh shit, it's the new year. I keep forgetting. Um, but yeah, stay safe out there, guys. The world can get kind of scary at times. And, it's just chin up, Buttercup. You are too cute to freaking look sad. Haha. Okay, I need to get out of here. It's late at night. Who knows when my next video is gonna be. Would you guys be interested in seeing my beanie babies? Oh, you wouldn't? Well, too bad, because one of my videos is gonna be me showing off my beanie babies and an Etsy haul. I keep forgetting that I have to do that. I am so sorry. Not that you probably are expecting anything from me, because at this point, I just upload whenever. But yeah, that's another thing I really got to work on. So I have a lot of video ideas. I just don't have the time to do them. And school's starting up, so I'm gonna have even less time. So now I'm stressed. Oh no. Okay, whatever. I'm out of here. Let's see if I can put on some funky tunes for the rest of this video. And if not, well, I apologize. I am a failure. Okay. Love ya. See ya. Goodbye. First outro of the new year. Woohoo!